New kitchen, new cooking facilities. Join us as we build the kitchen and stove. Making sure that we don't lose any water, so once the tank is overflows, we just put in them in buckets like this. And there's another bucket there for water, and that's for our dirty water, and we put it in the trench behind the house, the trench which was constructed. Otherwise we get flooded here. That I'm gonna keep it for replanting, same as those two. But I wanted to show you something. So when it rains, we cook from here. This is our original cooking space. We had this one and we had those ones as well. Because when we were here for about 2 weeks, we didn't have any charcoal because we couldn't buy any charcoal, we couldn't afford it. So we had to use the 2 pots. And this pan was like that. But because we use it so much on fire, we don't wash it. We don't wash outside because it keeps getting soot. So when we got the stove, we got that. And so when it rains, as you can tell, water comes here, so the fire can't stay. We just end up really fighting a losing battle. And it also, it keeps hitting one when they're cooking. So when it rains, we don't use that fire. We have to light the charcoal. And we keep our charcoal here. This is where we keep our charcoal. This one here cost about 22 pounds. I'll confirm how much it is in pounds. It's 67k in Ugandan shillings. I'll find out how much it is in pounds. Gas is quite expensive, so we have a stove, but I don't use it because it's quite expensive. The one is here, it's quite expensive. I really can't afford it. Just to show you quickly, when I go to the village, I tend to bring lots of tomatoes, but because we have no fridge, this is our fridge, so we put them here. And when it shines, I don't know if you can see, those are onions. So when it shines, then we take them outside to get fresh air. Get fresh air. Yeah, and I've got another camping stove there, which I'm yet to change. So back to the kitchen. So back to the kitchen. So we don't, because we can't use the stones, the fire stones when it's raining, I've had to construct kitchen. There we are, constructed. We are yet to use it because it needs to put other things down here, and it leaks, as you can see. Can you see it? Oh, I can see it, but I don't know, I cannot see it. So it leaks, you can see here. It leaks. And it leaks here. And here. Yeah, that's a leak. That's another leak. That's another leak. So what I want to do is to have oops, look at this nail. Look at that. Imagine if somebody came here. That would definitely go right into their head. Oh my goodness me. I've got to put them back. So I'm gonna do something on the floor. Really all we want is not to leak, because as you can see, it will leak here even if we are cooking. And this is the tarpaulin which used to be here. We have this wall fence now. So I'm going to have something down on the floor, and we can use this so that whether it rains or shines, we can still use this. And actually then the stoves can go there. I don't think we can keep them in overnight because there's no door yet, but no matter, we can put them, because at night we just leave them here at night, and then in the morning we take them back. That's our matoke. That's the other stove. Now what you see here, to reduce on the cost of the stove, these are like briquettes. They're made from clay and the ash of charcoal. So when you have charcoal, there's some charcoal dust which remains at the bar at the end. There's a young man in the village who's making these. We put them in here, and that's them. Once they have, the charcoal stuff has gone, the charcoal coloring has gone. But honestly, I have found that it has reduced on the cost of the charcoal. And that's it. Yes, I wanted to show you our new kitchen in progress. Yes. And now look at this. This young boy, this young man has promised me an up-to-date how can I call it? Choto, but I don't know how to call the choto in English. Stove? It's a stove. They are calling it a tano, but I'm calling it a stove. There will be a bit where I can warm up my food, he says, and that's how he's starting it. Yeah. But it's so small. It will be bigger than this.
Yeah.
To be big.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't wait. And then they will do the floor. It will no longer be a dirt floor. So I'm coming back. I'm going somewhere for about an hour. By the time I come back, it will be all transformed. Our village kitchen. Wonderful village kitchen. There we are. The young men are still building the stove. It's smaller than I expected, but I'm grateful. It will save us from cooking from outside and in the rain, and I think really save us on the charcoal because firewood is slightly cheaper. So I wait and see the finished product. I better let them continue working. So just to check on the update, they seem to be doing very well. He's very quick. About an hour, he's already done that. I'm told these are the last touches to the stove. I'll wait and see the end result. I'm looking forward actually to look at it and to see whether I can bake. Because that's what I wanted to do with this like a sort of oven type of thing. I've seen it on YouTube, on other channels. But let me see how this one goes. I'm looking forward to having it, using it. And so what he's throwing on the stove is pure cement, and that's one of smoothing it up and maybe also hardening the stove. Yes. Finished product. He's now smoothing or maybe compacting the gravel and the concrete on the floor, and we wait for it to dry and use it. I'm pleasantly pleased with what it is so far. I wait to see how the cooking goes. 2 days. 2 days, eh? 2 days to dry, and we can start using our kitchen. So the kitchen is done. It took spare about 2 hours to do. The young man didn't cost me a lot. He just asked me for 20,000. It's about £4 in payment, and I had to buy the cement. I already had gravel in the compound, and cement cost me 31k. Divided by 5, about £5-6. And that's all I had to do. Like I keep saying in the video, it is smaller than I thought, but I'm really pleased because at least we can cook from an enclosed area as opposed to cooking from outside, which is what we've been doing since we moved from here. And also it will, I think, maintain the cleanness around the veranda as you go into the house, because that has been like a kitchen. Things go there, we peel from there, so that's going to make things easier. We can't, like I said in the video, we can't put the cooking stoves nearer to the entrance door to the house when it rains, because all the smoke comes in, and we don't have many windows in the house. They are all blocked off with concrete because, you know, they are not yet. We haven't put the windows in. So it means that when the smoke comes in, you really literally like stuffed in the house. So I'm really looking forward to when I'm in my room to have no smoke coming in. I'm like, oh goodness me, which I haven't been. I knew it was coming with the territory, so I wasn't complaining about it so much. But I'm looking forward to having that, you know, that space. And in regards to the cooking stoves and everything, the gas is there. To refuel the gas is about £10, 50k, about £10. The difficult thing is that you can't cook a lot of it. It just goes so quickly. Like if you're doing dry food, even when you've we tend to soak the beans before cooking them. They still take a lot. So for me to have it, it's just in an emergency. But for some reason, apart from the expense, they haven't worked. I don't understand why. And because where I am is a village, I've got to take them in the city and get somebody to help me repair them. They will be repaired. I'm not going to throw them away. Here, I don't throw anything away. I was doing my hair and this is just stayed in. So they will be repaired, definitely. Yeah, that's it. So honestly, when one is coming here, come with an open mind. If you're especially in the village, if you're in the city, it's different. And if you plan and you've got all the facilities or the means, it's really different. You're better off with one is better off with the charcoal and the gas. But if one is coming in the village, and maybe the situation that I was coming in when I came back to Uganda, really come with an open mind and knowing that if you need to eat, you have to use anything to cook to eat. And of course, cooking with firewood was not new to me. It's just remembering, I'm like, oh, I have done this before and it can be done again. And I know people saying, oh, can you come and cook on firewood? I'm like, yes, I'm going to come and cook on firewood because we need to eat. Yes, so that is it. So thank you very much for watching. My subscribers, thank you very much. Blessings over your lives. Anyone who's watching for the first time or who hasn't subscribed, please kindly consider subscribing and joining us. Otherwise, I wish you all a good day, good night, good evening, and good morning. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.